allowed to lie?
To
Are you allowed to lie?
if our life is under threat.
I told you.
Okay.
But
You are allowed to lie.
if your life is under threat, conditionally,
Well, what about if you're under duress? Are you allowed to lie?
no.
You're not allowed to lie.
Not under duress, no. We're under duress every single day.
Are you allowed to lie if you were to save your life as a Muslim?
Save your life. It doesn't matter if you're a Muslim or this or that, to save your life. Just because you're a Muslim doesn't mean you have a different life.
You said that you did, sorry.
I said that you're a Muslim, therefore you have a different life. No, a life is a life. You're a human being, right? So whether you're Muslim or Christian,
So-
if your life is under threat, you have one life, right?
If someone says that you if you don't denounce your faith, you can and they're going to kill you. Would you denounce your faith? Are you
Yeah.
allowed to denounce your faith?
Yeah, so your life is under threat, so yes.
You're allowed to denounce your faith.
Yes, because your life is under threat.
Good lie. See, this is why Christianity and the Bible religion is superior to the Islamic religion. This is one reason why it's superior. One reason why.
But there's I would disagree with you because Eusebius, who's a church father, he says.
Please.
Sorry. You made your point.
Okay,
I listened. Yeah.
Let's not have a conversation.
No. You made your point, right?
Okay, you make a point and we
So
finish.
I wanted to make a point.
You make a point and we finish.
Right.
Don't bring me scholars. I'm not here about scholars. Yeah, I'm here about what the Bible says, and history and science. Don't bring me scholars.
Okay.
Yeah? Don't bring me scholars.
So you said Bible, history, and science. I'll bring you history. Eusebius is the one who's written the most.
Said church father.
Sorry, can I finish my point?
Yes.
Because I let you finish your point,
Finish your point, sir. Sorry.
and then I listened to you.
My apologies.
Yeah.
My
So
apologies.
Eusebius,
Thousand
who's written
Yeah.
the church history, the most prolific church history amongst Christendom.
most prolific church history.
Yeah. The most accepted. His is the first and the most oldest.
Accepted by who? Sorry.
Sorry, I'm going to
Accepted by
finish
who?
my point now, even if you're
Accept- no,
speaking
no, no.
over me, because
Accepted by
this is
who?
becoming very rude now.
Accepted by who?
If you want to
no,
let
you're
me
not gonna
finish.
keep talking.
Right.
Accepted by who?
Okay, so I'm going to interrupt when you make a point that I
Accepted
disagree
by
with.
who?
Christians.
What Christian?
Christians.
No,
The
you can't
main
say
body of
Christians.
Christians. Yes.
No.
Yes.
Christians that
The
you-
main
Christians that
body of
you-
Christians. The main body of
no,
Christians.
Christians that you
Yes,
agree
the main
with.
body of Christians.
No, not the
yes,
main body.
yes,
That you
absolutely.
agree.
The church
Continue
history
your point.
written by Eusebius. Oh, you
Continue
don't
your
like
point.
it now when I'm interrupting you, isn't it?
I don't
First,
mind.
I tried this
I
whole
don't mind.
polite thing.
I don't mind,
I
my
let
friend.
you finish.
I don't mind, my friend. Continue.
Okay, no problem.
I don't mind.
So
Continue.
he's saying that when it comes to
Yeah.
contradictions
Yeah.
within your Bible, you're allowed to lie if it helps convert people to the faith. So this is somebody
What?
that's written the oldest, most accepted church history,
Yeah.
Eusebius. It's in Preparation of Gospel, book 12, 31. Yeah, and if you want, I'm sorry. And then if you want actual evidence from the Bible, you actually have Paul himself saying, to the Jew, I'm the Jew. To the Gentile, I'm the Gentile. In other words, he's doing taqiyya. He's protecting his identity based on the person that he's doing his preaching to. So you asked for multiple evidences. I've given you an evidence from Bible.
I didn't
I've
ask-
given you an
I didn't-
evidence from history.
Okay,
Go ahead,
I
respond.
I didn't ask you for multiple evidences. Yeah.
You said you accept Bible, you accept history, and you said another thing as well. I've given you
Science.
2 out of 3
Science.
criteria.
Science. Yeah.
So that's 2 out of 3 criteria I've given you. Go ahead.
Okay. You said, what did you say? You said Paul did taqiyya.
Yeah, Paul said that
Sorry.
I am a Christian, I am a Jew to the Jew, I am a Gentile to the Gentile.
And how is that? How is that lying?
Yeah, so he wasn't a Jew, was he? He was a Gentile.
Pardon?
Was Paul a Gentile or a Jew?
How was he lying? When he
By
said that? How
pretending
was he
he's
li-
somebody
No,
of
no,
a
he wasn't
different
pretending.
religion to
No,
another
no.
person.
He wasn't.
That's the definition of lying.
How was he lying? No,
By
he said,
claiming he was
because-
of a...
he
Am I
wasn't- he
going
wasn't-
around in circles?
he wasn't-
This is
he
not
wasn't
making
claiming-
sense.
no, he
I'm a
says-
Jew to the Jew, a Gentile to the Gentile.
right.
So he's pretending
what-
to be of a different faith, depending on who he's speaking to.
No, he's not pretending to be. He is knowledgeable enough that when he's dealing with a Jewish person, he can speak on terms of Jewish things. When he's dealing with a Gentile, he'll deal with philosophy. When he's dealing with a Muslim,
Gentile philosophy?
If he's dealing with a Muslim,
What's Gentiles got to do with philosophy?
when he's dealing with Gentiles who
Yes.
are non-Jews,
Yes, i.e. you.
Non-
Do you
non-
know philosophy?
yes, I know philosophy.
Okay, tell me about
hold on,
Plato's
stop,
Republic.
stop. Pardon?
Huh? That's like the most popular book in philosophy, and you said pardon.
Yes, I said pardon because.
Yeah, tell me
because
about the main lesson in
I said
Plato's
pardon
Republic.
because I'm saying pardon because you're jumping all over the place.
Oh, you didn't mind the jumping. You told me you're okay with jumping.
No, I said science, history.
What's science got to do with the Bible?
Stop jumping. my
Bible
friend.
talks about resurrection.
Stop
How's that
jumping.
science?
Stop jumping. Stop jumping.
And walking on water, how is that science?
No, he's not. He's not bullying. No, don't worry. That's how they go. That's how they go. Yeah.
That's how they go. No, that's how you went, and I'm matching your energy.
No.
Yes, I'm matching your energy. Tell me how walking on water is science.
I go based on science.
Yeah, how is walking on water science?
I go based on science,
Yeah.
history.
Can you walk on water?
Go based on science.
Can you walk on water?
I go based on science.
Can you walk on water?
I go based on science.
And what science tells you that you can walk on water?
I go based on science.
And which science says
History.
you can walk on water?
Science, history,
Can you walk on
and
water?
my main foundation is the Bible. Yeah.
Can you walk on water?
And my main foundation is the Bible. Yeah. My main thing is the Bible. Yeah. So let's go by what the Bible says. Let me go by.
Oh,
what the
no
Bible
science anymore, yeah? You want to park
The
science
Bible-
to the
no,
side?
no.
Absolutely.
I go by Bible,
Yeah.
science, and history.
Right.
Okay. So, your friend Muhammad came 500 years.
How is that a response to Eusebius and
It's
Paul?
It's the same. I'm responding in kind, like how you're responding, right? According to your friend.
Okay, give us
your
now
friend-
evidence. I
your
gave
friend-
you
your
evidence.
friend-
You give me evidence
your
from the
friend-
Bible.
I'm using your
Sorry, from the
Muhammad.
Quran.
I'm using your friend
Yeah.
Muhammad.
Tell me from
Your
the
friend-
Quran where we're allowed
your
to
friend-
lie.
Your friend Muhammad. Your friend Muhammad came 600 years after Christ.
So what?
Your friend Muhammad came 600 years.
Your friend
and
Jesus
according-
came hundreds of years after Moses. So what?
And we're talking about Jesus, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm talking about
And I'm
Jesus.
talking about
Right, I'm
Moses.
talking about Jesus.
I'm talking about
Right,
Moses.
So your friend Muhammad came 600 years after Jesus.
So what?
And said that Jesus wasn't crucified. So some illiterate Arab came 500 years after the act and said that Jesus didn't die. Yeah? That's history. So this guy who came 500 years after Christ, he said that Jesus didn't die. Why? How is that? Why do you believe that? Why do you believe in that? Why
Because
do you
I
believe
don't
in
know
that?
why you said Bible is your number one source. Prove the authenticity of the Bible. Why should we accept the Bible?
Answer my question. Some illiterate
Yeah, I
Arab,
am
some
answering your
illiterate
question.
Arab-
You're
some
presenting me
illiterate
the
Arab-
Bible.
some
You're presenting me the Bible.
illiterate Arab with questionable sexual proclivities. Some illiterate Arab with questionable sexual proclivities came 500 years after the act, and you guys believe that Jesus didn't die. Even, excuse my friend. Even, excuse me. Yeah,
Can you just get on with it?
According to all these sources, I've got all these sources. Jesus, historical fact, Jesus died. You're illiterate Arab with sexual.
Are you having a stroke?
No, with questionable sexual proclivities.
Thanks.
With questionable sexual proclivities, came 500 years after all these witnesses and said that Jesus did not die. So your Quran is wrong, and you, my friend, are wrong, and God doesn't want you to die. God would like you to live. So this day you have a chance to accept the Christ. Accept Jesus Christ, and you can be saved.
Ask
Yeah?
this question about Paul.
So Muhammad.
Right.
answer my
So
question.
you've
Why
gone
he
on now,
believes in
and
Muhammad? Why he believes in Muhammad?
now you're
I'm
speaking
not
to
asking
somebody
Muhammad.
else in the crowd.
I'm not asking
Can
Muhammad.
you? Hello.
Yeah.
So you're talking about illiterate. You mentioned this word
Yeah.
illiterate several
Yeah.
times,
Muhammad
as if you're
is an
projecting.
illiterate.
Yeah.
Is Muhammad illiterate or not?
Muhammad, peace be
Muhammad
upon
illiterate
him.
or not?
I'm answering your question.
It's a yes
I'm
or no.
answering your
Was
question.
Muhammad illiterate
He
or
couldn't
not?
read or write. That doesn't mean he's illiterate.
Okay, what was
Yeah,
illiterate?
right.
What is illiterate?
So illiterate, if you want to use illiterate, were the disciples literate? Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hold on.
That's all right. That's all right.
He's not paying
I know
attention.
you're
He
Christian.
knows.
I know you're Christian. Calm down. I know you're Christian. Yeah?
Calm down.
Yes, you calm down. Okay, you calm down. Yeah.
He's right. I'm actually
down.
with him on this.
Are you listening?
You're known to fly off the handle.
Yeah.
I'm known.
You see? There you go.
Right now you. Right. Okay. We both did it. Yeah. All right.
Carry on.
Were the disciples and the apostles able to read or write?
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
What? Say it again.
Don't be sorry.
What?
Were the disciples and the apostles of Jesus able to read or write?
Did Matthew?
Yeah,
write-
yeah, yeah, yeah,
did-
yeah, yeah,
no,
yeah.
Did Matthew?
Hey, hey.
Is Matthew a disciple?
Could they read or write?
Is Matthew a disciple?
No.
Pardon?
No. not the Matthew of the Gospel. He wasn't a disciple of Jesus, according to any credible scholar of the Bible.
My friend.
My friend.
Don't tell me about. I told you. Do not tell me about scholars. Do not.
Then
tell me
how
about
do you know
scholars.
about the Bible then? How do you trust the Bible?
I read the Bible. What do you mean? How do I know? I
Yeah,
read
who
the Bible.
gave you the Bible?
I read the Bible.
Who gave you the Bible? Scholars.
Whoever wrote no.
You got the Bible from
no,
scholars.
No. People wrote the Bible.
Yeah.
Over 30 writers.
What, were
wrote
they
the
not
Bible.
scholars?
No, they
So
were
they were-
not scholars.
So who were they
So
then?
They wrote the Bible.
With the
and
Jahils? With
they
the
were not-
ignoramuses?
They were not scholars.
Yeah, ignoramuses.
And Matthew was a disciple.
Either you're a scholar
and he
or you're
wrote-
an ignoramus.
And he wrote the Matthew. And he wrote
Scholar or
He
ignoramus?
wrote the
Which
Gospel
one?
of Matthew.
Right. So
He wrote the
ignoramuses
and he was
wrote
a
these
disciple.
Gospels, yeah?
So you're wrong.
Ignoramuses.
Matthew was a disciple.
Ignoramuses,
and he
illiterate
wrote the
people.
Bible. So you are wrong. So take that.
Which Matthew?
Say
Which
that you are
Matthew?
wrong.
Which Matthew?
You are wrong.
Which Matthew?
Matthew was a disciple.
Which Matthew?
And he wrote the Gospel of Matthew.
Which Matthew?
Matthew the disciple.
which
the tax
Matthew?
collector.
Which one?
The tax
Which one?
collector, the one in the Bible.
There were so many Matthews. Or the one in the Bible.
In the New Testament.
Okay.
The New Testament, Matthew.
Gospel of
spoke-
Matthew.
the-
Where does
yes,
it say it was written by Matthew?
Everyone knows.
Everyone knows.
Everyone
Which
knows.
everyone? Jahil or scholars? You don't accept scholars, so Jahils are left. Ignoramuses are left.
Giants.
Ignoramuses.
Giants.
Yeah,
No.
Jahil, ignoramuses.
We know through historical data.
Yeah.
Historical data.
Who interprets historical data?
We know through historical
Yeah,
data.
who interprets it?
Like, you aren't listening.
Who interprets it?
You aren't listening.
Oh, who
You aren't
interprets
listening.
it?
You aren't listening,
Who?
yeah? You
Scholars
said-
or
you
ignoramuses?
said Matthew.
Yeah.
You said
Yeah.
the disciples.
Yeah.
Matthew is a disciple.
Yeah.
All Christians. All
Matthew is a
Christians-
disciple.
All Christians.
But where does it say
agree that Matthew,
in Gospel of
all
Matthew it was
Christians
written by
agree-
Matthew?
All Christians agree. That
Where
Matthew
does
was a
it
disciple.
say in Matthew it was
All
written
Christians
by
agree that
Matthew?
You said that the Gospels were not written by disciples. The Gospel Matthew was written by.
Prove
the
it from
disciples.
Gospel of Matthew.
So you're. I don't need to prove. Shit
Yes,
by
you
that.
do
I
need to
because
prove
what?
shit.
Because of you. I don't need to prove shit because of you.
You do,
I've told
because
you,
a lot of what
all
you're saying is
Christians-
shit.
All and
Your
leave it,
prophet
No,
was
leave
a
it, leave it.
homosexual.
Get out of my way. Go lose some weight.
It's fine. It's fine. No, this is my manner. This is how I speak when I'm passionate.
Trigger.
That's how I speak. No, he's not winding me up. He
is.
is. How's he winding me up? How's he winding me up? He's been.
Attacking.
He
Tell
said.
him
He
about
said.
it.
Get on the
He
treadmill.
said that Matthew. He said that Matthew didn't write. Matthew was a disciple.
Tell him
didn't-
about his.
Put on
He said that
incline.
Matthew.
Founder.
He said that Matthew was a disciple. Didn't write the Bible. Didn't write any the gospel. Every Christian knows that he did.
Every Christian.
I've told him that-
Which
I've told
Christian?
him that the
Which
Muhammad-
Christian scholar?
I've told him Muhammad, an illiterate Arab who had questionable sexual
Why are you
proclivities-
speaking to a Christian?
questionable
Speak to me.
Sexual proclivities.
The only sexual proclivities are in the Bible. Numbers 31:18. What's Numbers 31:18 referring to?
I know, right? And so his Quran, calm down, calm down. So his Quran is wrong. So your Quran is wrong.
Where are you going? Come forward, come forward. You're talking about sexual proclivities, yeah? Numbers 31:18. Numbers 31:18. Allah. Next question. Next question.
Allah wrote the Quran.
Now let me ask the
When did-
question.
when
I
did-
already answered the question.
when did-
Numbers
when- Allah
31:18.
wrote the Quran.
Numbers 31:18.
Allah, when did
How
Allah- when
old
did
were
Allah
the
write-
girls?
when did Allah
I've
write the
answered
Quran?
your question.
When did Allah write the
Numbers
Quran?
31:18.
When did Allah write the Quran?
Numbers 31:18.
When did Allah
Before
write
we
the
were
Quran?
created. Now, Numbers 31:18.
What did Moses? What did Moses?
Can you answer my
Sorry.
question now?
No.
I've answered two
No.
of
What
your
did
questions.
Muhammad-
Now
Muhammad-
you need to answer my question. Numbers 31:18. How old were those girls?
What did Muhammad?
How old were those girls? Numbers 31:18. How old are those girls that
Muhammad-
Jesus is
Muhammad-
saying have sex with?
Sorry.
In Numbers 31:18, how old are the girls that Jesus is telling us to have sex with them?
Us
Yes, us.
Muslims.
No, humanity at that
Us.
time.
Okay.
Yes. People that believe in God. Us.
So was he? So was he?
So how old are those girls?
Was he?
How old are those girls?
No. He'll go. I'll let you take me. Yeah. But
He said,
Muhammad.
please go.
No. Please just stay here.
He said, please go.
No. Stay here.
But he said, please go.
Yeah, Muhammad.
He doesn't want to listen to you. He said he doesn't want to listen to you.
Did Muhammad?
He told you to go.
Am I obliged to listen to him?
Well, he's your friend.
You can have him. You can have him a little while. Yeah, you can have him a little while. Yeah. Did Muhammad have sex with Aisha?
He really wants my
Did
attention.
Muhammad have sex with Aisha?
He got married with Aisha, yes.
How old was
And
she?
intercourse.
How old was she?
Well, the historical aspects pertaining this vary. Some say 16, some say 9.
9.
16 or 9.
Okay, so some say 9.
Because it's historical evidence. Some say Mary was 12, some say she was 16. How old was Mary?
No one says no one says Mary was 12.
Yes, they do. Proto-Evangelium of James.
Show us from the Bible.
Yes, yes, yes.
Show us from the Bible.
Proto-Evangelium of James.
Is that part of the canonization?
I thought you were speaking to them. You're lying.
I'm talking about
Are you following what Paul is saying?
sex.
Yeah, you're lying.
So you agree that Muhammad was a paedophile basically?
No, you agree that Jesus was a pedophile.
No.
Because according to Numbers 31:18, he said, get married to little children and have intercourse with them. Get them to shave their heads
Did Jesus have
and then
sex?
violate them.
Did Jesus have sex with
Jesus
underage?
didn't even get married, but he told
Right, okay.
other people to
Jesus
have
didn't.
sex with
But
children.
Did Muhammad?
He told
did
people
Jesus-
to have
did
sex with
Did Muhammad
children.
have sex?
He told
Did
children.
Muhammad have sex with underage children?
No,
He didn't have sex with a 9-year-old.
no.
He didn't have sex with a 16-year-old.
Well, 16 according to one view, 9 according to another view. Depends what view you take.
So 16. You could question afterwards, yeah. 16 is a good age. Someone who's supposed to be a leader of your religion was a paedophile. You think that's good?
How is marrying a 16-year-old making you a pedophile? Are you
No,
okay in the
having
head?
Having sex with her.
Yeah, in this country, what's the age to have intercourse?
Having sex.
What's the consensual age in this country?
I'm not talking about this country.
I am. It's 16.
I'm not talking about
Are you saying everybody's a pedophile here?
Most people in this country don't have sex. with
Most
16.
people follow the law.
All I'm saying is.
Are you saying they're pedophiles if you follow the law?
Did Muhammad-
Are you saying they're
My
pedophile?
friend, please, can you calm down? Can you calm? Please, can you just calm down? Please, can you calm? Well, no. Can you please calm down? Please calm down. Please calm down. Excuse me, my friend. Calm down. Yeah, can you calm down, please, my friend? Yeah, calm down, my friend. Yeah. So Muhammad, God, Allah, sorry, not God. Allah chose a person of questionable morals to lead a.
To marry a 16-year-old. How is marrying a
Allah-
16-year-old
Allah-
questionable?
Allah chose-
What age should she have
Allah-
been?
Allah-
Tell me the age.
Allah chose.
Tell me the age.
Allah chose.
Tell me the age.
Allah chose.
What should Allah have done then? How old?
Allah chose.
What should the age be?
Allah chose.
What should the age be?
Allah
What should the age be?
Allah chose.
What should the age be?
Allah chose.
What should the age be?
Allah chose.
Tell me the age.
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 Allah chose.
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 Tell me the
Allah
age.
chose. Allah
Okay,
chose.
run.
Allah chose.
Run then, run.
Allah run
Run,
then run then run.
Now that's childish.
No.
That's childish, yeah.
No, that's childish. That's childish. Yeah. That's childish.
Now we're in
Yeah, yeah.
primary school now. He's just mimicking me.
So Allah,
Well done.
Allah chose a person with questionable proclivities to lead a whole religion.
Why is 16 questionable proclivities? What should the age be?
I'm asking you a question. Allah chose someone.
And I said no. Now answer
Allah-
my
Allah
question.
didn't-
What
sorry.
should she?
Are you saying Allah
How
didn't-
old should she be?
Allah didn't choose.
It's not questionable
Allah
proclivities.
didn't choose.
I've answered.
Did Allah choose?
It's not questionable
Did Allah
proclivities.
choose him?
It's not
Did Allah
questionable
choose him? Did Allah
proclivities.
choose him? Did
It's
Allah- did
not
Allah-
questionable proclivities.
Calm down. It's good. It's good. It's all good. It's all good. Did Allah choose Muhammad?
Yes, Allah chose the Prophet, but it's
does-
not questionable proclivities
What if he's possibly having sex with a 9-year-old or
with a
16-year-old?
16-year-old.
Or a 16-year-old.
It's not questionable
How is it not
proclivities.
questionable?
And now my question is,
How
how
is it
old
not?
should she be?
How is it not?
You're not going to answer this, are
Okay.
you? You can't answer
Did
this.
Jesus? What, say it
You
again.
can't answer
What
this.
was the question?
How old should she have been?
How old should she be?
Yeah.
That's irrelevant.
It's irrelevant.
I'm saying what actually
So
happened.
16
What
questionable,
actually-
9
No,
proclivity.
what actually happened?
9
What actually happened
questionable.
was-
He's asking you the relevant
What
age.
actually happened
Then
was.
tell me the age.
I'm telling you what actually happened.
No.
According to
Tell me what age is appropriate.
What actually happened was,
Tell me the age that's relevant
Muhammad took
or that's
his
better.
wife, who was his
Can you
son's
engage
wife.
over here, please?
Zainab.
Do you
took
need
a
help?
wife from his son.
This isn't WWE
Muhammad
tag team,
took
yeah?
his son from his
You're tagging Kane in, actually not Kane,
You're quite
the
funny.
boogeyman.
You're quite a funny guy.
I know.
Yeah.
Absolutely. How old should she have been?
God, Allah called
Can you
you.
answer my question?
Allah chose
I've
women.
answered so many of your
Allah,
questions.
you haven't.
Yes, I have.
Allah-
I've answered every single one of
Allah,
them.
you said, chose a person of questionable proclivity.
No, he didn't.
He did.
Not with questionable proclivities.
Yes, he
This
did.
is the 5th time I'm answering
He did.
that.
He did.
He did.
Was Muhammad,
No, he didn't. Move on.
Was Muhammad a prophet?
Yes, Muhammad was a prophet.
Was Jesus a prophet?
Yes, he was a prophet. Can I
Okay.
ask you now,
No,
how
no,
old
no,
should Aisha
no.
have been?
No idea. Was,
You don't know, then why are we having this conversation then?
Jesus was, so Jesus,
Why am I
Jesus
why
was-
am I
Jesus was a
engaging
prophet.
with somebody that doesn't
Jesus
know?
was a prophet, yep? Jesus was a prophet according to you.
Even according to the Bible.
Not according to the
Yes,
Bible.
according to the end of Matthew.
So
Yes,
Jesus-
the people said, here comes a prophet. He didn't correct them.
Yeah. So
Yes.
Jesus was a prophet.
Yes, according to the Bible.
And when
And the
when they worshipped Jesus, did he accept
Who
worship?
worshipped Jesus?
Did Jesus accept worship?
Who worshipped Jesus?
Did Jesus
The
wor-
idolaters.
No. Did anyone worship Jesus?
Not at the time of Jesus, no.
No one worshipped Jesus at the time of Jesus.
Not at the time of How many times? Do you have a hearing
His
problem?
disciples didn't worship him.
No, of course they didn't. Prove it from the Bible that they worshipped him.
When Jesus resurrected,
Prove from the Bible that they
when
worshipped.
Jesus resurrected,
Prove it from the Bible.
when Jesus,
Prove it from the Bible.
you're getting silly again, Mike. When Jesus,
I'm asking you
when
for
Jesus
evidence
was-
from the Bible,
when Jesus was
and somehow
resurrected-
that's silly.
When Jesus was resurrected,
Evidence. I don't want to hear
When
from,
Jesus-
from
when Jesus-
yourself.
when
I
Jesus-
want to hear from the Bible.
when Jesus was resurrected,
Evidence.
was he not worshipped by the disciples?
Evidence
Was
from
Jesus-
the Bible.
was Jesus
no, he
worshipped-
wasn't.
Yes, he was. So you're wrong there again.
Evidence.
Was Jesus?
Evidence.
Was Jesus a prophet?
Evidence.
Was Jesus a prophet?
Can you evidence what you're
Was
saying?
Jesus a prophet?
Evidence what you're saying.
Was
I'm not
Jesus
going to
a
move
prophet?
now. You've
Was
made
Jesus a
3
prophet?
statements with no evidence.
Was Jesus a prophet?
Evidence.
Was Jesus a prophet?
Yes, he was. Yes.
Evidence.
Was Muhammad a prophet?
Yes, he was.
He's not answering. Was Jesus a prophet?
He's just going around in
He's trying
circles.
to say, yeah, you know.
Just answered about 6
I want to see where you're going, though. Where are you going with that? Yeah, yeah.
Where I'm going is when I started this conversation, near the start of the conversation, I said an illiterate Arab,
Yeah.
500 years after the act, with questionable sexual proclivities.
You're just repeating the same thing 10 minutes ago.
Said the biggest thing in Christianity, is the resurrection of Jesus Christ. If Jesus Christ did
That's
not,
true though,
did-
right?
if Jesus Christ did not
Right.
resurrect,
Yeah, yeah, then
if
your
Jesus
whole
Christ
religion's
didn't
done.
the whole religion
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
falls
Yeah,
down.
yes, yes.
If Jesus Christ did not
Right, let me explain then, yeah? So he comes over here talking about sexual. Oh, now he doesn't like it, yeah? He's talking about sexual proclivities,
Quran
yeah?
says
Numbers
that he
31:18.
didn't die.
Jesus
The Quran says
is
Jesus
telling the
didn't
people
die.
at that time
The Quran says
to
he
have
didn't die.
intercourse with young
Right,
girls.
he didn't die. So
The
the
Babylonian
Quran
Talmud
is wrong.
says
The
that
Quran
they
is
are
absolutely
young
wrong.
girls as
The
young
Quran
as
is absolutely
3 years
wrong
and 1 day.
on that thing and
3
and
years
many other
and
things.
1 day.
If you listen to,
And they believe, according to the Talmud, if you have intercourse with a girl under 3 years and 1 day, then her virginity regrows.
They talk about
It's
semen.
like
The Quran
poking
talks
somebody
about
in the eye. That's what it says in the Talmud, because the virginity
No, he's not
regrows.
talking to me yet.
And
Yeah.
that's why, according to Rashi, yeah, who's a commentator, he says that you can have, Rebecca was 3. So when they're talking about sexual proclivities, Jesus is the author of the Talmud and the Old Testament. And he's saying it's okay to have intercourse with 3-year-olds. Then he wants to talk about illiterate. None of the people around Jesus could read or write. In fact, even Jesus, either he could read and not write, or he could write and not read. One of the two.
Islam is wrong.
But they don't want to
I don't
listen
need
to
to
that.
engage anymore.
Then according to
The
that,
Quran
they
is
want to
wrong.
talk about
Islam is wrong.
crucifixion.
You guys here.
Even according to them, yeah, there's no eyewitness that proved that he was resurrected.
Where is Jesus?
Crucifixion, we accept. Somebody was crucified that looked like him. So historically, we're in line, but they don't want to listen to the historical evidence. Their historical evidence now is Bible. Look, he's foaming at the mouth.
Jesus, according to your Quran,
Yeah, look at that foam, because he just can't tolerate it. Yeah, when you're looking at the Bible, it wasn't written at the time of Jesus.
with God.
It wasn't.
All
They
your
don't have
prophets,
the
every
original
other prophet
manuscripts.
is dead.
It wasn't
Every
written
other
at the
prophet is
language,
dead.
with the language
Only
of Jesus,
is in heaven
and they don't have a
because that's
single
where he came
tafsir
from. Jesus,
of the Bible.
according to the
None
Bible,
of,
came from
no
heaven,
Matthew, Mark,
and he
Luke,
went
and
back
John,
to heaven.
anonymous
According to your
authors,
Quran, you
none
say he's
of
a
them
prophet.
did a tafsir or
Every other
explained
prophet,
their
every
gospel.
prophet
Anonymous
is
authors
dead.
with no explanation. And they talk about Jesus. Oh, did Jesus do this? Jesus didn't even get married. They get married. Jesus didn't have a job. They have jobs. Jesus didn't have a house. They have a house. How is Jesus an adequate example?
Yeah. Why Elijah is not in the
That's the thing.
Elijah prophet is not in the
So there you have it, ladies and
Why
gentlemen.
is Elijah not in the Quran? Why is Elijah not in the Quran? According to your
So there
Quran,
you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
every prophet
When
is
it
dead.
comes to having
Jesus is
a
not.
logical
Why?
back and
See,
forth, they don't
my
want
friend,
to,
I see you're a
because
thinking man.
when things will be reciprocated, they want to throw ad hominems like, oh, he was illiterate, or his sexual proclivities. We can reflect that. We can reflect that, and we can do a slinging match. I can do that. However, you want to have an academic conversation, we can do that as well. Yeah. However, look, just look at the scene around us. Look at the Muslims. Yeah. And look at the Christians. Yeah. There you go. Look at the Christians. Yeah. This is what happens.
So guys,
Yeah. They become.
every Muslim.
In fact, you know what? Let me say one thing.
Was Muhammad a
Why
good
aren't
man?
they in the church?
Was Muhammad a good man?
Why aren't they in the
Was
church?
Muhammad a good man?
On Friday,
No. Muhammad
ask us
was
why
not
we're not
a
in the
good
mosque.
man.
By Sunday
Muhammad
today.
was not a
Why is
good
he not in the
man.
church?
Yeah. Muhammad was not a good man. Why
And
are you following a
did
man
Jesus go to
who
church?
has worse morals than you?
Did Jesus wear a suit and go to church? He didn't. Did he sing hymns? No, he didn't. Did he come here with a woolly hat? No, he didn't. Did he have a beard like that? No, he didn't. Jesus had a beard like this.
Jesus is alive.
Jesus
in heaven.
spoke a Semitic
Why?
language. He speaks
Every day,
English
every
and
day
says
you
hello,
are here
goodbye,
at
how do you do?
corner.
Jesus didn't say that. He said, Eloi, Eloi, lima sabachthani. Very similar to Arabic, ladies and gentlemen. But he doesn't want to listen. If he did want to listen, I could have educated him. I could have told him. But he doesn't want to be educated. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين.